I went on an alternative break to Kenya. When you see someone, you'd say sopa, and that basically means like, hey, what's up? And the other person would go, oye, and then there's just kind of this back and forth of this like, eh.
Wyatt stayed in a town called Archer's Post, which is mainly funded by tourism.
We would bead and make beaded jewelry, which is what the villages do for their primary source of income.
The two women's villages there, Unity and Umoja, were created in order to help women escape from things like genital mutilation and early child marriage.
And so these women, like, it's just very, very powerful when you're greeted by them. Like they just emanate like strength.
Though women's rights are a big issue, men are put through trials as well.
One tradition that they have is like when the boy is around age 13 or 14, he is sat down and he's circumcised in front of all of the other males. And the deal is you can't show any pain or cry or wince or anything like that. And if you do, then you're not considered a man.
The culture is very different in Kenya than it is here in the States, but one thing that is not taken for granted is education.
And like they're like, yes, like I can go to school, like I have the opportunity to go to school, like this is amazing. And that's something that you don't see very often in the U.S. You don't see that appreciation for the education that's right in front of you. Our group leader, Brett Briere, his nonprofit called the Samburu Youth Education Fund, helps provide scholarships for secondary school students.
From game drives to building shade structures to painting classrooms, the experience is one Wyatt will never forget.
Any opportunity to study abroad is definitely worth the trip, so gain the experience and immerse yourself into a brand new culture.
I mean, it puts it in perspective. Like I know where I'm going to sleep tonight, like I know where my next meal is gonna be, like I know I can like walk a few paces and get some fresh water. Like it's just amazing like how I don't have to think twice about like my basic needs when that's like really all you're worried about.